guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Bree. Right now I'm doing weekly uploads of my 60-day challenge, doing little progress check-ins. We are using the baby microphone again, because if you didn't watch my last video, I live by a military air base, and right now they're doing trainings and they are just loud all day long. All day long. Thank you for your service. I need a soundproof room. Anyways, we're going to get into this week's video. I thought I would film this a little bit differently rather than showing you each and every day because they're kind of the same and a little repetitive at this point. I thought we would have a little sit down chit chat, talk about the week. It is week 5. I'm on week 6 now as I film this, but we're going to talk about week 5 of my 60-day challenge. If you don't know what my 60-day challenge is, go grab yourself a Diet Coke and have a seat. Ooh, she's crispy. She's crispy. Yes, grab yourself a drink, grab yourself a snack, have a seat. Let's have a chit chat. So as I do in every video, let me go over the guidelines of my 60-day challenge. The reason I am doing this 60-day challenge is for no reason at all besides to push myself and to kind of just see what happens when I challenge myself. My 60-day challenge guidelines. Number 1, work out vigorously for 45 minutes a day. I work out for an hour and a half to 2 hours every day, but I want 45 minutes of that to really be pushing myself, upping my weights, upping my intensity, just going hard. 1 outdoor walk per day, hit 8,000 steps per day, 1 active rest day per week, which is Sundays for me. Stay in a calorie deficit daily. Prioritize protein, hit my protein goals every single day, which is 137 grams of protein. Read for 30 minutes a day, take weekly progress pictures, and do a weekly weigh-in. So with that being said, let's talk about week 5. Week 5 was a really good week for me. I felt like I really pushed myself hard and hit my goals. I just felt like I got my oomph back. I was talking about this in my last video, how I felt like I was just kind of losing my spark a little bit. And for week 5, I really felt like I got that back. My workouts were excellent. I pushed myself harder than I have pushed myself before. We were shopping at Ross one day, and I have been trying to keep my eyes out for some heavier weights because I do have adjustable dumbbells and they only go up to 25 pounds, and they were starting to just feel like they weren't really pushing me. While we were at Ross, I found some 30-pound weights and they were only $30. That's $1 per pound. It's a really good deal. So I snagged those up so fast, grabbed those, used those for a lot of my workouts last week, and I really felt like it helped. Upping my weight limit helped a lot. I'm still keeping my eyes out for some heavier ones. I do have a Smith machine down in my gym, which I do love, but I really like just like free weights, dumbbells. I like those type of workouts. I like following a video. I use YouTube videos as my guide. I use a lot of YouTube videos for my workouts, and I really like that. I really like to use dumbbells. So I was very excited to find some heavier weights. My workouts were just so good this week. So that just made me really happy. My outdoor walks per day have been really great. Biscuit's been loving it. I've been doing them around lunchtime, usually before lunch. It's just a good way for me to get out, break up my day a little bit. I get very caught up in work. I work from home. I film videos for Instagram, TikTok, and other brands. I do content for other companies, and I can honestly like stay inside all day and it gets a little monotonous. So it's nice to get out on our outdoor walks, especially right now. The leaves are changing. Everyone's decorating for Halloween. And it feels really good outside. It's like not terribly hot and it's not cold. So our outdoor walks have been fantastic. I have hit my 8,000 steps per day. That has been a very easy goal for me. And I've said this in previous videos that I do think that if I do another challenge like this in the future, I will up that goal to at least 10,000. I've been hitting around 10 to 11,000 per day. So I think the 8,000 was a little low for me, but we've been hitting it and it's felt good. I have been having my active rest day per week, which is Sundays. There's been a couple times where we've gone and played like pickleball. I just don't do my hard workout on Sundays. Yesterday, I didn't do any form of exercise, but we were like running all over the place, running errands. We were out and about all day, and my body needed that rest so bad. I have been feeling extreme exhaustion, especially after I said like last week, I pushed myself so hard in the gym that like I just needed some extra rest. I even slept in over the weekend, which is very much not like me. My like internal alarm clock, I'm always up at like 4 a.m., 4:30. Even if I don't set my alarm on my phone, my body just wakes up. But I slept in until 7:30 on Saturday, and that is so not like me, but it felt so good, to be honest. I'm a terrible sleeper. Awful sleeper. So that was nice. I did stay in a calorie deficit every single day. I'm actually finding that to be easier than I thought I would. I use the app VSync to track my macros and fitness goals. It connects to my smart scale that I use in my kitchen to weigh all my food out and figure out my macros. My calorie goal right now is around like 1,800 calories a day, and I, for the most part, stay well under that. I find myself with the more protein I eat, I'm very full. Staying in a calorie deficit really has just not been hard. The only days that it's been hard is if I'm making something with like steak, very calorie dense. So those days have been like a little bit more difficult than others, but I have continued to stay in my calorie deficit. Prioritizing my protein has also been really good. I will say that I am so sick and tired of chicken. I'm tired of it. The last couple weeks, I have been doing meal prep with lots of chicken, making a lot of chicken recipes, and I'm over it. So for week 6, we're doing some other proteins because I'm tired of chicken. I don't even want to look at it. I don't even want to look at it. I have been hitting my protein goals every single day. There are even days where I go over my protein limit by like 10 grams, which is great to me. Great. There's days where I like, it's hard to hit those protein goals. And then there's some days where it's so easy. Reading 30 minutes a day has been so good for me. I'm still reading the same book that I've been reading for the last, this is what now, week 3 that I'm still reading, Madness by Chantal Tessier. Loving the book, loving it. It's just a very long one, and I have not been finding more time than the 30 minutes per day to read, which is a bummer because I love to read. I would sit and read all day long if I could, but I'm a busy lady. I'm a busy gal, so that hasn't really been an option for me, but I am loving this book, but I am like ready to get into another book, you know? But my 30 minutes a day of reading has been going well. I just wish it was more. But by the end of the day, when it's like around bedtime and I could lay down and read longer if I wanted to, I'm out. I'm so done. I can't keep my eyes open. I'm exhausted. Hang on. We need a Diet Coke break. Is this turning into an ASMR video? I'm sorry. Now for my results of week 5. If you remember last week, I ended up being up 0.5 pounds, and that was not shocking to me at all. It was that time of the month for me. I was bloated. I was feeling it. It was not a shock to me when I weighed in last week and I was at 0.5. Not a shock at all. Again, I've stated this in my other videos. This challenge is not about losing weight. It's about a body recomposition, which can mean that you lose fat and gain muscle, and you can stay the exact same number. So whether it goes up a teeny bit, down a teeny bit, or stays exactly the same, I'm happy as long as I am feeling like I am achieving the goals that I'm trying to aim for. As long as I feel, I guess like what you could say a body recomp is you're changing the way your body looks, but you're not changing your weight. I've said that a million times and you're probably sick of hearing it. So at the beginning of this challenge, on day 1, I weighed in at 145.8 pounds. My body has been very comfortable in the 140s, and I don't dislike it. I don't dislike it at all. I feel good at this weight. I feel comfortable, But as of today, my weigh-in was 140 pounds even, so I did lose the half pound that I gained last week, and we're at a total of 5.8 pounds lost for this whole challenge. I'm feeling really good. But this is where I want to say that the number might not mean that much. It is a good tool to measure some of your success, but not all of your success. And if I could give any advice, anyone wanting to start a challenge, and I wish I took my own advice because I think this all the time, is do measurements. Do your measurements, because that's going to be a cool way to measure your progress. I wish I had done measurements, But this is why I say this. At the beginning of this challenge, I had a pair of shorts that I bought at the beginning of this summer. Right now it is fall, it's October, but I bought them, I believe, in June, if I'm remembering correctly. And they were snug. They were snug. And now I cannot wear them without a belt. They are very, very loose. So this is why I say, take your measurements. I wish I had taken my measurements. It was a cool little non-scale victory. I have worn them recently within the last couple of weeks, and I could wear them without a belt. They were still a little baggy, a little bit loose. But all of a sudden, I feel like I am losing inches around my waist. So it's kind of been cool to see. It's just a little like non-scale victory, and it was just kind of neat. I tried them on yesterday and was showing Tyler, my husband, and he was just like, whoa. Like, you just don't realize how much you're changing, especially like if you're only using your weight as a tool of measurement and the number isn't changing. It can be discouraging for some. This is why I just wanted to say that the number doesn't always mean that you're not changing. I've only gone down 5 pounds, but you'd think it was more with the way that those shorts are fitting me. So now I'm going to go ahead and insert my progress pictures. I am seeing a lot of great progress myself. I don't know if you can see it in my pictures, but I'm loving the progress that I'm seeing. I'm definitely seeing more muscle definition in my arms, and I see it in my stomach as well. I know in my progress pictures, I'm not showing a lot of my stomach. My clothes are fitting completely differently. I'm wearing sizes that I've never worn before in my adult life. It's really cool to see the progress that I'm making, and I hope that it shows up in pictures, but you know what? If it doesn't, it's cool. I feel it, and I'm feeling really good. This challenge has been really good for me. I do think I will do another challenge in the future once this one is over and push myself even harder. But we are over halfway through with this challenge, and I'm feeling really, really good. Anyways, that is my results from week 5 of my challenge. I hope you enjoyed this little like chit chat, sit down style video. I just wanted to switch it up. It was feeling a little bit repetitive, and so I thought I would do it this way this time. I don't know how I'll film week 6, but I hope you enjoyed this video. If you stayed until the end, please leave a butterfly emoji down below, and if you could leave me a like or subscribe, anything, just engage in any type of way, I would really, really appreciate it. It definitely encourages me to continue with this channel. I appreciate you. I hope this inspired you to do some sort of challenge of your own, or just get you up and moving, or whatever. If it inspired you in any type of way, that's all I want to do. That's all I want to do. But cheers. I will see you in week 6.